Hello, my makeup loving friends. How's it going? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello. My name is Teresa, and I have my lovely friend Gaia here. And you know the drill. Whenever I have a friend on, it always gets a little bit sassy, and it's just fun, very tongue in cheek. Now, this was Gaia's idea. I'm going to put all of her information down in the description box. She is to blue as I am to green. There we go, little analogy there. Well done, me. So do go follow her. She's very talented and just a very nice person. That's why we hang out. But she came up with this idea of we'll do something, and she kind of took some screenshots of some very funny reviews, and we were like, let's do this. Let's do this. So obviously on my channel, I review a lot of makeup, but let's face it, all of us have a reviewer inside of us all along, just waiting to burst out like the alien. So we have both sourced some quite interesting reviews, so you can decide, are they shitty reviews or are they reviews of shit? One of the first ones was on Feel Unique, and it was all on the Hourglass Cosmetics Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation, which I actually quite like. However, Jamie does not agree. The title itself is interesting. Not worth the price, and beige is very yellow. Has good coverage and the formula is okay. I have pretty dry skin and it did show on dry patches, which other foundations cover. I would strongly suggest against anyone buying the shade beige. I got this shade after looking at the swatches, and in other brands I'm usually around beige, but this shade is extremely yellow, and even when mixed with other foundations it was still too yellow. Honestly, I looked like a Simpsons character, or I had jaundice or something. I would stay clear of that shade if you can. I mean, I don't know about you, but jaundice is a look.
Jaundice is 2021 trend, you know?
I mean, we've had much worse.
We have. I mean, what else could 2021 bring? I mean, last year it was, wait, what was that? There was barbed wire brows. Was that last year?
Oh, honestly, I've suppressed a lot of stuff.
You have to do what you have to do to protect.
Remember there was like penis eyeliner at one point?
I do remember that. But then now you're just making me think of the Bite mascara, which I have a sample of, and then the Bite lipsticks, which look like small little penises.
They do. I will say though, I have had jaundice myself, and it is quite the look.
I have not.
Your teeth will never look so white.
I mean, I guess you've got to look on the positive side. The thing about this, right, is I wouldn't say strongly advise against buying the shade just because it didn't work for one person, because you might not have, it might not be the right undertone for you, but that doesn't mean it won't be for someone else. But also, I don't know, how you said you tried this foundation, how was it? I
liked it. It's nice coverage, it sits well, it wears well. The shade that I got is perfect for me. Now, that I got this in my early days before I started YouTube, and before I really got into makeup in general and educating myself on brands. Now I wouldn't say, oh, go and buy this. And the reason why I would say that is they just don't have inclusive shade ranges.
Yeah. So, I don't exist.
No.
Did you know?
You're a figment of my imagination.
It's not here. I am just something that you've imagined.
This is a very fragmented video, so it's just me having a conversation with myself, like most of my videos, to be fair.
It's just my daily life, just monologuing to myself all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like the kind of vibe, description wise, that I would like, but yeah, again, shade range, no thank you. Inclusivity, it's 2021, come on. But B, I'm actually surprised that it's not more expensive, especially because I know Hourglass can really, especially because they're charging, what was it? 29?
Yeah.
I think with eyeshadow. So this is £5 more for a foundation. So when you put it in that context, it doesn't seem as bad.
They're making themselves seem reasonable.
It's all a marketing tactic. It's all a scam. Okay, well, here's an example of where this is not the time or the place. This is written on the Sleek Makeup Face Form Baking and Setting Powder. Now, Ruth here ordered the item Aveda Nourish and Style Shampoo Care Set, and you sent her a Botanical Repair Strengthening Shampoo and Botanical Strengthening Conditioner. Why can you not get things right? Total waste of space.
The irony. Why can you not get thing right? Why can you not put the review in the correct place? Total waste of space under reviews.
So I personally have not tried this, but I haven't tried like many of these products, but I don't feel like this sleek makeup deserved to take the hit for, you know.
Yeah, because it's the only review that's
yeah,
out there.
that's what makes it worse. So this now has a 1-star review on Feel Unique because of this one review.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I haven't tried it.
People mark this as not helpful, which I would agree. I would add to that. I would say I am the 5th person saying this is not helpful.
6th.
There you go. Just comment down below if you are going to add to this group of people that is also not finding this helpful.
Also comment if you're Ruth. Hey, Ruth.
Hey, Ruth.
Are you okay? Then the next one we had, again, Feel Unique just keeps giving and giving, like a wonderful Christmas present. So this is the Clinique High Impact Lash Elevating Mascara, 8.5 milliliters, and Charlie gave it 1 star and said, awful, like tar, which, you know, starting that as the title of your review, Jesus. And then goes on to elaborate, do not buy it unless you have the time to hammer drill it off your lashes every night. Even with the recommended removal, it didn't completely budge and I was left with lumps. It's a shame because I like the shape of the brush, but it's not worth the effort. I assume he meant worth the effort. It did leave me with a lot of fun imagery of like a very tiny person on your lashes, like just going brrr, brrr.
It's me. I'm the tiny person on your lashes. Yeah. Fun fact, that's my job. Lash driller. What is this?
It's regarded as essential. Really,
exactly.
At this point. I mean, I'll be honest, like I am that person that just doesn't think that mascara is that big a deal.
I'm not that fussed about it. It's one of the less important things. Like I can forget to do it and that tells me it's not like an essential thing.
I frequently forget to do it. I'm like, there's falsies for a reason.
I'm still getting the hang of falsies because I just find them so stressful to put on and then I can feel it on my outer corner, so sometimes I forget. But let's just say, so this doesn't mean that you should tar these mascaras with the same brush.
I love it. I love it.
Pterodactyl creatures ensue.
I mean, we're how many minutes in and we've got a pun? Beware, when Gaia is on, there will be puns. Make it into a drinking game. No, maybe don't, because it's
a family-friendly drinking game with make sure you're drinking enough because it is very warm right now. Why we read the product description, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary pals. This is I Love Flattery Lashes in the style 175. And a lot of people raved about this, apparently according to CAF YM5. I don't think it's that deep. Anyway, a lot of raves about this on different distributors' website, but I didn't like it at all. The glue is very firm, but the eyelashes look really fake and bizarre. I don't know who can be fooled by looking at these for a natural look. Now, here's the thing, right? On the package, if we look just under I Love London, there's 2 words here that really give you very much information. Fluttery, intense. So
and it's in caps.
Yeah. And then full and wispy, like full, intense, long, all of these words, like not, it says long on here, but like there's certain words you look for when you're looking at lashes. So for me, I wouldn't get these because I don't like an intense lash. I wouldn't be buying these and be like, you're not natural. Like,
but lashes are also one of the few things that you pretty much know what you're getting when you're buying them online. You see what they look like. Like if it was a complaint of like the band isn't very flexible or it's thicker than it appears, that's fair. You know, I totally get that. But when you're like, oh, it looks fluttery and intense. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, how dare you do what you were supposed to do?
It's literally doing what it says on the package.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna eat a banana and then get angry at it because it's not an apple. Like that's.
I mean, I do that regularly.
I eat healthy food and then I'm like, I hate you because you're not unhealthy food and I want to be eating the cupcakes.
This is another one from Feel Unique, and this time we have the Laura Mercier Hydrating Lip Balm, 4.3 mils. We have Dishpan Hands. It literally starts off with the title, Can't Cope, in caps, and an exclamation mark. She then goes on to say, I loved the original LM lip balm and have used it for years. When COVID-19 hit my area, the first thing I did was beeline to my local Nordstrom's and purchase every one original formula available. I ran out and went again when Nordstrom's reopened in Southern California, but cannot find any of the original formula. Why, Laura Mercier? In the middle of a crisis, please bring back the original and get it shipped to your vendors ASAP. Hanging on by a thread. I'm also going to say that I'm a little bit in love with this person because
the drama.
I know. Can we just say that I love that she's like, oh, when COVID-19 hit, the first thing I did was I went to get this. And I'm like, okay, so at least you weren't one of the ones buying like copious amounts of loo roll. She was too busy wrapping all of
the lip balms. I want in my heart to believe this is satire, but I don't know. It's too specific. And I just don't want to exist. That was a Freudian slip. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. That's for another time. So yeah, just that, you know, I get it. You know, maybe you wanted to go out, you wanted to buy like loads of your favorite food because you were like, I want to have this during lockdown, and you know, food supplies were going and things like that. And a lip balm, just about, okay, maybe that, but a Laura Mercier lip balm for £22 each. How many did you buy? How much did you spend, Dishpan Hands? If you're here, please comment below and tell us how much did you spend, how many did you buy? So this is Well Precision Eyebrow Trimmer Kit. According to Rachel, this doesn't work. So the product comes with a battery, great, but the battery was dead. Also, when you attach the comb, it presses onto the blade and stops it from working. Definite design flaw. I've asked for a refund of mine as I was hoping to use it to trim my eyebrows, not shave them off. I'm sorry, Rachel. I do like that in the like little things because you can put quality of product, value of product, results, and you can mark them each out of 5. I like that she put 2 for the first 2 and the results 1.
Yeah.
I'd say that's fair. I mean, you don't really now have the facilities to use this anymore if your eyebrows are gone.
Yeah.
What you want, is it?
No, unless like you're really committing to do drag looks.
That's true. That's true. In fact, don't shave your eyebrows unless you want to actually shave them off, because I shaved this little bit here once, still hasn't grown back properly. Don't do it, kids.
Oh my God. So this next one, this is the Yes to Cucumbers 2-step eye kit. And this was a bloody theme because we actually have 2 reviews here. So there's Lauren 12223, which by the way, if I see more than 2 2s together, I start to get very confused. Anyways, that was a hard username. And it has the title of Do Not Buy, and then chemical burns in the shape of the pads under my eyes. The product should be illegal. N Loves J says, put it on and I felt the tingle, which sounds interesting. You know, we do like a tingle. I couldn't take the pain for more than 5 minutes. My skin still burned after, and I started to feel drier and tighter, and it was painful. I looked in the mirror and saw red marks of the same shape under my eyes.
Well, I feel really bad for these people.
Yeah, Jesus.
Like, and also, obviously, your eyes are such a sensitive area. You don't want to be putting anything, especially if it says it's specifically for the eyes. You want to assume it's more gentle because obviously the skin under your eyes is way more delicate.
Yeah.
But like, I also have a little bit of a funny image of just people just.
It's like, you know, remember the time that everyone was like overcorrecting and doing like really elaborate, like,
green, peach, lavender.
Yeah, and they were like here I'm putting a triangle of a color under my eye, even though I don't need that much. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that kind of vibe, like a permanent. I just feel bad for them, to be honest. Like that would hurt.
That is not what we want.
I mean, it should maybe not be illegal. I think that's probably to touch for, but I think there's a couple here that say there's 68 reviews. It's got 2 stars overall. There is a here as I was searching through that maybe they should reconsider or have a look at what is going on here, because it's not just like a one-off kind of,
It's a and although I like a theme on my channel, I don't like it when it's all like, here is some harm to your face.
Yeah, exactly. This is the Garnier Amber Solaire After Sun, and underneath that it says hydrating tan maintainer. Here's the clue here, folks. The Dawson household says not as advertised. Whole family are disappointed with this product. Everyone has fake tan lines, and my son has brown hands. It looks like he has smoked 20 cigarettes in the past 10 minutes. This product should state it has a fake tanning agent, and really, it should be reported to trading standards, not what you'd expect from a trusted multinational company. I tried to warn you, says the Garnier sun cream, or sun maintainer. Sun maintainer? Tan maintainer.
I mean, it pretty much says it on the thing. So I'm like, oh, okay. Is everything
Actually seeing like a little bar underneath as well, like, you know, where they probably have like, I don't know whether they have different shades or whatever of it.
I hope they got completely the wrong shade for themselves as well. Maybe that's really mean of me, but I just
No, I mean, like, does having brown hands mean you look like you smoked 20 cigarettes in the past 10 minutes? Do I look like I've smoked 20 cigarettes in the last 10 minutes?
I'm glad you've asked me, because now I can finally address it. Yes, you did. I mean, I do enjoy the dramatics and like being all like, he has smoked X amount of cigarettes in 10 minutes. And I'm like, you would do well to manage to smoke 20 cigarettes in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know really, like, I've only ever been around people who smoke, like, I've never even tried a cigarette, so I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure that would be really, like, you'd have to, like, chain smoke, like, multiple at the same time, surely, right?
I would feel physically quite sick at the end of it. Star Skin Sea Kelp Mask, 40 grams. And again, this is on the Feel Unique site. And Ji Huai, don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but who knows. Fabulous title, says, felt like slapping 2 sheets of actual sea kelps, which is exactly what you want in your skincare. You want to, you know, like how so many ads have like for skin, it's like they're down at the beach and there's crashing waves and maybe this is exactly what they're going for, but instead of like being splashed with like seawater, it's like you're just having like seaweed thrown into your face and just the random sardine, which is interesting. That's, I kind of feel like where they need to go. Anyways, they go on to say, this mask is so horrible that I don't know where to begin with. I mean, you don't really end your sentence with a with, but there we go. The sheets felt like actual sea kelps, and they smelled like sea kelps as well. Could be sea kelp, who knows? The texture was hard, and the mask just wouldn't stay on the face. It didn't improve anything and only made me want to take a shower immediately to wash off the smell. I would never repurchase the mask or recommend it. This, do you know what? I can totally see recommending this mask to the parents of teenage boys. I say teenage boys because they're more likely to be a bit feral.
Because then you put it on them, then they want to shower.
Exactly. Aha!
Aha! It's a very expensive way to do that, though. Like,
I will say though, if you're a parent to an adolescent, you will kind of do anything to get them to shower.
I mean, you do what you have to do.
Yeah.
So what I want to know is, A, how much time has this person spent around sea kelps? Because they seem to know a lot about what sea kelps would feel like on the face. Are they actually a sea kelp? Pretending to just pretending to hate their own kind, to lull us into a false sense of security that they are actually human. I think this is a sea kelp that wrote this.
I really want them to do like a blind test where like on one side you have this product and then on the other side you have a sea kelp, and you have to try and figure out which one is the sea kelp and which one is the star skin.
Exactly. Can you imagine that? Like, we took these two things and we got them to decide whether this was, I feel like this would be good for you if you wanted to like channel your inner like mermaid. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Total Control Pro Drop Foundation Hue Shifter Foundation Mixer. Try saying that 3 times really quickly. So this is a review by Grimoire, who says, it's awful. I love y'all, but if I had to describe the white, it would be oily, watered down milk. Doesn't glighten at all. Oily, watered down milk is not really something that sounds like I want it on my face, or I want to drink it, or
it makes me think a little bit of the Friends episode where Rachel screwed up making food and she made it a half pudding and half a lasagna, because it feels like
I do remember that one.
Oil and milk should not mesh, and
yeah,
this feels like this is what has happened.
I feel like it is. I think, so what we're saying is that Rachel Green made this product.
She's trying to get away from Ross, really. The relationship isn't going well. She's trying
that was just a whole, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Friends. However, that was just not a thing that I liked.
No,
did not enjoy that relationship.
Toxic relationship.
Very.
She would have been better off with Joey. I said it.
You're not wrong.
Then the next thing we have is CosRX. See, I can pronounce my R's. Ultimate Moisturizing Honey Overnight Mask 60 mils. Now, this is on the Boots website. And Natalie says, not worth it. Please don't waste your money. Honestly, Vaseline would do a better job. Supposed to be an overnight moisturizer, but dried down before is even got into bed.
Who is? Is this your lover, Natalie?
Yeah, Vaseline is a very good occlusive. I'm not going to...
Oh, that slugging thing that you can do. You can like douse yourself in Vaseline and you can like, yeah.
Have a whale of a time.
Exactly. I was just about to say douse yourself in Vaseline and then slide across the floor like a snail, but that's not what slugging is. Like slugging, like
that is. I believe you'll find that is snailing.
Oh, snailing. Sorry.
Back on. Fling yourself down the hallway.
Just like one of those like water things that you get when you're a kid, and you just put water. The plastic sheet. I got so many like burns like from doing that. They were not, health and safety would say no in 2021.
I miss the 90s.
Yeah, the thing about this is I looked into the uses of it, and I think it can be used in a couple of ways. You either put on your moisturizer and then put this over the top to like seal everything in like as your overnight mask, or you can use it as a light morning moisturizer. So this person hasn't actually used, has like, that's probably where it's got 19 that said no, not helpful, because it's not supposed to be an overnight moisturizer. It's supposed to be an overnight mask or a morning moisturizer. So, because obviously for the nighttime, you want something that's a bit more, a bit thicker to like.
But I wonder if it's like partly an issue in the name of.
Yeah. Because, moisturizing, yeah.
Yeah, and then overnight.
Yeah.
So I think there's a bit of wrongness on both sides.
Yeah, I think there's no one that's like without fault here.
Yes, and we do enjoy putting blame. Huzzah.
Except for us, it's not our fault.
No, we are faultless.
We did tell you about this stuff.
We are sheer perfection, I think you'll find.
Now, the Sample Beauty Ultra Hold Brow. So this is like clear brow gel. Libs says, do not buy. The absolute worst. It's literally like glue. It ripped out some of my eyebrow when taking my makeup off. The white doesn't completely go away. It looks like someone just came on your face.
I mean, I don't know about you, but that's exactly what I look for in a makeup product. I do want to look like I've just gone through some sort of a sexual act.
That's the look, you have that. You have that just, oh no, I just thought something terrible. Finishing spray.
Oh my God, now we know what's in it.
Powered by the patriarchy. I have mental images now of just like.
Why there's so many male CEOs of beauty companies? They put in the hard work. I don't love that it rips out your hair.
Shouldn't do that.
No, ideally not.
Ultra hold brow, does it mean that it will hold on to it and take it with it?
If you're going down, I'm going down too.
You remove me, you remove your eyebrow.
In killing me, you kill yourself. Like, there's something very almost Shakespearean about it. And we have some more brow stuff. This time we're looking at a Maybelline Eyebrow Tattoo Pen Medium Brown, and we've got this fabulous review from Argos, believe it or not. I love that it just says that the username is Green Brows. So they've taken this product to heart and what it did, and this is like Green Brows Ireland. So I'll also say green. It is our national colour. We really do embrace it. And the title just says, my brows are green. So you know how tattoos go a green colour over time? That's how your brows will look after an hour and well after you wash them off. Perfect if you want green brows. It's fantastic to know that we now have something for green brows, because often brow products are not very inclusive. Very difficult.
Trick is now included.
I do that they have something now for green brows rather than bloody natural redheads. We can get a green before then.
Yes, of course. We'll get green brows before Jacqueline Hill realizes there is more shades than just this little narrow bit. Clearly, they didn't hate it that much because it became their identity.
Yeah.
Green brows.
Maybe
But
it's like,
think about the whole thing going tattoos going a green color over time.
I have never heard that.
I have two tattoos and I haven't had them too long, but I've had one of them for a couple of years and it's not going green. I don't think it goes green. I think it just bleeds out and kind of fades. If anything, it would go bluish.
Maybe they're thinking of, you know, those alleyway tattoos that you get behind the bins. I mean, I like to buy the color that it says it is. Like, I don't want it to be like, you know, those jelly beans from Harry Potter, the Bertie Bott's, all sorts, where you don't know what it is that you're eating until it's in your mouth.
Like those crazy Skittles where they're like mixed up flavors. Like, I'm like, no, I want you to be as you appear.
Yeah. No, I'm not able to.
This is another Yes To product. Yes To tomatoes charcoal peel off mask. Can I just say, first of all, that sounds disgusting. Tomatoes just a thing for me. I don't, no.
Oh,
this is by Ant8, who says misleading. Even though there is 2 in the picture, only 1 arrived.
I will also say that, like, when I buy things like IKEA furniture online, it's assembled in the picture, but isn't assembled when I buy it. I don't really go on the picture on those particular things. Maybe look at the description to see exactly what it is that you're buying.
It would say ×2, or it would say like the product amount and then like ×2, or like, yeah. I feel like, okay, there's a lot, there's another review that does give it 1 star again. However, this one here, I get, like, you know, like with the other one that we were talking about, it's kind of like you know, what you see, like if it's called the moisturizing thing, then you're going to think moisturizing, fair enough. But this one, it's like as you said with IKEA, or like if, you know, there's a kitchen unit and they put it in like this big installed kitchen, like the showroom, doesn't mean that you get everything. It's not how it works. You have to read the T's and C's, people.
Reading is hard, though.
Clearly.
Much more difficult. If we could have these things in an interpretive dance, much more helpful.
Yes. Yeah. Much more helpful.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's it, guys. That has been shitty reviews or reviews of shit. What did you think? If you find any more bizarre little reviews, I think we'll make this to a monthly Zuna series. Because it's fast. You know the general drill. Go find Gaia. She's rather excellent, very talented, lovely person. Do please like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bells. It doesn't cost you anything, so why aren't you doing it?
Why?
Big
every like.
Every like feeds.
Every like.
Every like feeds a rainbow. Do please share, because sharing is caring. Unless, of course, it's an STD, in which case, you know, wrap it up.
And declare it to your ex-partners and keep it to yourself. Wrap it before you tap it.
Exactly. Compile that list. Text them if phoning people is too awkward.
That's fine. Or email, or just, you know, LinkedIn. Just be like, I LinkedIn you, and now.
LinkedIn, the new way to tell your sexual partners about their STDs.
Not just intended purpose, but
we're there. But that's it, guys. We will see you in the next one.